What's up everybody? Today I'd like to tell you about these new Danner Mountain Light boots. The Danner Mountain Light boot has truly evolved into one of those rare situations where you can get the best of both worlds. It has the whole heritage look locked down, so it's a hiking boot that you can wear in a wide variety of casual situations without looking like you're going full-on Gorpcore. But it's also a legitimate hiking boot that performs like a champ when you need it to. Made in the USA, the Mountain Light, by the way this is the Mountain Light 1, has an upper that's made of a singular piece of leather. It has a Gore-Tex lining and a lightweight sole. The inside of it feels like an athletic shoe, and basically all people that I'm aware of use Danner's orthotic inserts. Now, I should mention, if I have one criticism of these shoes that towers above everything else negative that I would say, is that these don't seem to ship with those orthotic inserts anymore and are kind of unwearable without them. Fortunately, I already had a pair of inserts when these arrived. I guess that's a good time to segue into me saying this is actually my third pair of Mountain Lights. The first pair being the Chrome Excel collaboration with Wings and Horns, a great brand that unfortunately no longer exists, and the second being the regular black Mountain Light 2. Now the main difference I've noticed between the Mountain Light 1 and the Mountain Light 2 is the leather on the Mountain Light 1 actually seems to be a little bit thicker. Also, the stitching around the welt on the Mountain Light 1 black colorway is murdered out, whereas the stitching on the black colorway on the Mountain Light 2 is white. One more thing, the Mountain Light 2 also seems to have an optional D width, whereas the Mountain Light 1 only seems to come in wide. To my knowledge, everything else is pretty much the same. It definitely feels the same to my feet, including the last. Now, the reason that this is my third pair is because my shoe size actually changed significantly over the past 12 years or so. So wearing these for a few days now, they feel equidistant between a sneaker and a pair of boots. The double E width on the 650 Last is super accommodating, especially after something like a 10-mile day when your feet are really starting to swell. The Vibram Kletterlift sole can handle just about anything you throw at it. I remember going to Iceland, I was trying to figure out what type of shoes to bring with me, and I brought my Danner Mountain Light 2s, and they were a dynamite choice for that type of trip. Now, most importantly, there really was no break-in time with these. Aesthetically, these are pretty close to perfect for me. I mean, they're just the right amount of sleek, but still vaguely badass. They're smart but cool, and I guess that's kind of why James Bond wore them, so he could be like me. And of course, big bonus points for being versatile. Not something you're gonna wear with a suit or anything, but they're really wearable. During my owning 3 different pairs of these, they've always been in heavy rotation. Price. Okay, so these are $440 right now on Danner's site, and to be honest, at that price, they aren't cheap, and I get that, but they don't feel unreasonable. That being said, the Danner Mountain Lights generally go on sale a lot, like a lot. I got this last pair from the Todd Snyder sale for $289 before taxes, and I think that's a solid deal, but you could probably find even better if you wait a little bit and look hard enough. Ratings wise, I'll be honest, I really wanted to give these an S rating. The only reason I didn't is because it's possible I'm a little bit too fixated on this, but the fact that they don't ship with those urethane cups, I understand now how Danner boots work, but if I didn't, and this was my first time buying a pair of these, that would potentially harsh my mellow a little bit. So we're going to go with an A, because this is a truly phenomenal switch-hitting combination of technical and heritage features that has evolved significantly over the years into a lightweight, easy-to-wear, all-around champion. That's all I got on this. Danner Mountain Lights, I'm a big fan. I hope that's helpful to somebody out there. Take it easy, guys.